90-minute psoriasis diet plan. Shop, prep, and cook for clear skin. Do you find vegetables rotting in your fridge while your psoriasis continues to flare? Are you too exhausted from dealing with itchy, uncomfortable skin to cook healthy meals? Today, I'm sharing exactly how my clients transform their psoriasis by making anti-inflammatory eating actually doable in 90 minutes or less per week. Let me be honest about what my clients' approach to food used to look like when they were struggling with their psoriasis flares. They'd grocery shop with absolutely no plan, wandering the aisles, grabbing whatever looked good in the moment, which meant coming home with random foods that didn't create complete meals. They'd buy ingredients with good intentions, all those beautiful vegetables that were supposed to help calm their inflammation, only to find them rotting in their crisper drawer 2 weeks later. Or worse, they'd be so exhausted from a day of dealing with itchy, uncomfortable skin that they'd grab takeout or heat up a processed meal, even though they knew these foods were likely triggering more inflammation. Then they'd feel guilty and frustrated, watching their skin get worse while feeling powerless to change that pattern. They made multiple trips to the store each week because they never had what they needed for complete meals. And let's be honest, each of those trips exposed them to those end cap displays of processed foods that are basically inflammation bombs for psoriasis. My clients kept telling themselves, I don't have time to meal plan, or I'm too tired to cook anti-inflammatory meals. But here's the uncomfortable truth that they had to face. They were watching 2 to 3 hours of Netflix every night. They were scrolling social media for at least an hour a day. They had time, they just weren't prioritizing their skin health. What they were really saying was, I don't value myself enough to prioritize this. I'm too mentally drained to invest in my skin health. I don't have support and don't know where to start with anti-inflammatory eating. Let me be direct with you. And I say this with love, really, because I've been there. Your no time excuse is covering for something deeper. When you're struggling with the physical and emotional toll of psoriasis, the last thing you want to do is spend more energy on meal planning. I get it. But here's what my successful clients realized. Their skin was never going to get better if they kept fueling that internal inflammation with random reactive eating. Something had to change. And they finally understood that life would always be busy. There would never magically be more time. Waiting for when things calm down meant that they were choosing to live with psoriasis flares indefinitely. That's when they implemented my system that works with real life, not against it. A system that specifically supports lowering inflammation through diet without requiring hours in the kitchen or complicated recipes. So here's how a 90-minute system breaks down. For 20 minutes, planning. Create a master list of skin-friendly meals that support gut healing. Choose 3 to 4 dinner recipes that share similar ingredients. Plan for leftovers to become lunches. Use a simple template for breakfasts and snacks that help keep inflammation down. 40 minutes of strategic shopping. Organize your list by store section to shop efficiently and shop the perimeter around the edges of the store first. Get the whole foods. And have go-to brands for pantry items that don't contain inflammatory additives. Use specific shortcuts like pre-chopped vegetables, but things that don't compromise nutrition. Then for 30 minutes, do some batch preparation. Prep protein sources for multiple meals at once. Chop vegetables for 3 or 4 days of meals. Prepare portable anti-inflammatory snacks. Make one soup or stew that could be varied throughout the week. The magic isn't just in the time saving. It's in removing the decision fatigue that drains your energy and leads to inflammatory food choices. With this system, my clients have been able to eliminate that 5 p.m. panic about, oh, what's for dinner? They save money on takeout and wasted food. They consistently eat meals that support gut health. They reduce the mental load of constantly making food decisions. And they create sustainable habits that work even during busy weeks. Remember, psoriasis isn't just a skin condition, it's an inflammatory response that starts in your gut. Every meal is either fighting inflammation or feeding it. When you rely on random reactive eating, you're unknowingly triggering more inflammation. You simply cannot overcome what you're eating 3 times a day, every day. This is why the Calm the Gut component of my 3C skin saving method is so crucial for lasting skin clearing. This is exactly why I've built these tools and systems into my psoriasis solution program, like anti-inflammatory meal planning templates, grocery lists, simple prep strategies that work for busy people. Life being busy is not an excuse to continue living with painful, embarrassing psoriasis. You deserve better, and with the right system, you can create it. Let me know in the comments what's your biggest challenge when it comes to consistently eating to support your skin health. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might be struggling with psoriasis and eating healthy. So thanks for watching. I'm Dayna Hrovath, your psoriasis guru with Fountain Hills Functional Wellness, and I will see you in the next video.